Hey yo, what's good? It's Nash Trader back in the building. In today's breakdown, I'm going to be going over the 2 gold trades that I took today. And without further ado, we're just going to dive straight into it. As you guys know, I don't want to make this long. I don't want to keep you guys long. And also, I'm going to start recording my trades. At least 5 to 10 seconds of me being in my trades. I know I have work and everything, but I really want y'all to see the amounts that I'm making, because I don't just want to say it and y'all don't see it. But we're going to do that moving forward. I thought about that today. I'm like, you know what? While I'm doing these breakdowns, I really do need to take about a 5 to 10 second little clip of something to show y'all. But without further ado, we're going to dive straight into it, all right? So first things first, we have gold buys. And I had seen this gold buy starting to form around 6:30. But the reason why I didn't get in down here is because I had just got into the markets. I just started to chart up. I just started to see what the markets were doing, how they were moving over the night, what was the market structure. So if we go back to the 30-minute time frame, I seen that the higher time frame structure was that price was continuously creating lower highs. And not only was it continuously creating lower highs, so we have this one right here. This is the second lower high, and this is the third one. I seen that we had a nice trend line. So I was like, okay, price could probably stay under this trend line today, and I shouldn't be buying into this 1 hour area. I should be buying into this area right here, at least this last known high. And that's why y'all see my box right here. I have last known high because I made it a point to myself that this is the area that I'm buying into, and I'm not going above that area. And that's exactly what I did. So we hop back down on a 15-minute time frame. I noticed that price around 6:15 had tapped into, let me bump down so you guys can see. So I noticed that price had tapped. This is the 15-minute demand right here that it had tapped in. But I also noticed that price tapped into this 10-minute demand area. And once I noticed that, I was like, okay, price tapped into the 10-minute demand area at 6:20. And then immediately at 6:30, price started to shoot out. And again, 6:30 is exactly where I got into the markets, and I just started to notice. So once it started shooting, I'm like, okay, I'm not about to just get in. Even though I see what's going on and I just got into the markets, I'm not about to hurry up and get in. I'm a firm believer, and when you step into the markets, you should wait at least 10 to 15 minutes to give yourself time to adjust and get your brain ready for what you're about to do. And that's exactly what I did. So as we headed into 6:40, I decided to get in because I was like, okay, all my confirmation was right here. Even though I feel like I need a little bit more time, price is doing exactly what I see, and all I need to do is just buy into this 15-minute supply area along with this trend line. And that's exactly what I did. So I did not waste no time. I didn't hesitate. I got in, and I made sure to get in on a 2 contract on micro gold on my funded account, because again, I had just got into the market. I didn't want to get on the major gold again because I had just got into the market, and I wanted to give myself time to adjust because we still had 8:30 market open, and I didn't get a chance to trade my live account because I didn't want to trade it just get into the market. So I got into this trade, and this trade just went straight up after that. And this trade ran for $158. So I wound up getting $158 on my funded account. So after that, I looked to my live account around 8 o'clock. So we're going to back this up right quick. I'm going to back this up to the 15-minute time frame. We're going to delete this. And when I stepped into the market and I was in this trade, I'm like, okay, I know that we're going to go into this area. I took my profit here. And I said, okay, since I took my profit here, I know that price is going to create another lower high because it's continuing that lower high sequence and the descending trend line from the 30-minute time frame. And since I knew that, I already knew that the only thing I needed to do when price got to the 15-minute supply area in the descending trend line is to look for entry for sales back down into this 15-minute demand area right here. Because as you can see, there's a lot of accumulation in this area, and price doesn't have to come all the way in this area. It could just tap it. And that's exactly what I was looking for to be my TP, was price tapping into this 15-minute demand area. So once we get around 8 o'clock, at this area right here, I noticed that price started to reject. So it was already rejecting heavy as soon as it hit my TP on my funded account. And then around 8 o'clock, they had this heavy rejection, right? So I was like, I like the way it's rejecting and I want to get in, but I'm going to wait a little bit more because It just hit 8 o'clock, and I want to give price time to formulate, because 30 minutes after 8 is market open if you live in Central Standard Time. So around 8:15, I had seen this candlestick started to form. And once I seen that, I literally dropped to my 10-minute time frame, and I noticed this candlestick. So I seen this candlestick and this candlestick. Once I seen this yellow candlestick right here, I'm like, okay, I'm getting in, because it's showing rejection from the 15-minute supply and the descending trend line, and it's also creating a lower high. And I know that we're still continuing with that selling structure. So once I seen that, I'm like, okay, I'm getting in, and I'm riding all the way down into this 15-minute demand area. And that's exactly what I did. And I got in this trade on my live account, and this trade wound up running for $150. So for the total for the day, let me just hurry up and calculate for y'all. So for the total for the day, I wound up making $308 on the day, which wasn't bad. So half, which was $158 on my funded account, and then $150 on my live account. And that was it. I was literally done by 8:30. So as soon as market opened, I was done. And that was my trade. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will make sure to get back to you guys. But it's just as simple as this. I didn't need... Again, you're going to hear me say it in all of my breakdowns. I don't need more than three confluences. I don't need to second guess. I don't need to hesitate. I know what the market is showing me. All I have to do is get in. And a lot of people don't want to get in because they're afraid to lose their money. But what you don't realize is your money is basically your risk. Like, you're just risking. Just because you're risking $56, or just because you're risking $300, or just because you're risking $500, that don't mean you lost it. Yet that means that it's just a risk, and a lot of y'all are afraid to take the risk. So take the risk, because that's your tuition you pay to the markets. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to get back to you guys. But without further ado, it's Nash Trading signing out. Peace.